to move on to EOS. I'm gonna do a regular tour of the area and then see about hitting a couple missions. I think I could probably hit a couple missions in EOS before hitting my arbitrary hour and a half, roughly, time limit. A lot of scraps we had if I just took the time to smash everything up. But since there's dudes here, smashing everything up would get me to red alert. There's no you lost. What are you even doing here? Jesus. Holy crap, there's tons of dudes out here. Doesn't make any sense. Your war is over, jerks. Okay. So EOS, which is the capital, basically the capital city of Mars. Up in the mountains for some reason. It's got some very different architecture going on. It's also the home of the greatest tank of the history of tanks in all of the universe, which is a thing that I'm going to try to get in this part, because it is, as stated multiple times, the greatest tank in the history of tanks in all of the universe. Oof. People still can't drive on Mars.
Be more careful with this one.
A lot of shortcuts through some parts of the terrain. Got these bridges, which are completely indestructible. Some fun rock formations. Safe house. Just not where I really need it to be. Recently. Yeah. A lot more verticality in EOS than in any of the other Martian districts. There's this bridge, which is kind of a neat bridge. Lots of these wanted signs show Mason.
One of our own members is about to sell sensitive material to the EDF. Get whatever intel they're carrying.
Okay, let's see, where's the... over. Safe house. Mission. Yeah, I think it's around. That's the Martian Council building. That's. Is it over here? I'm trying to remember where it is. Yeah, there they are. See those sort of. Let's back up a bit. Those two sort of flowery crown things there. Those are the two tallest and like densest buildings in the game. They're not, and they are part of, you know, the Ballsiest mission of all Ballsy missions. I mean, they don't. Yeah, they're just these complicated skyscrapers that they are still under construction. And skyscrapers for this game with their physical limitations as far as what they can build. But yeah. They're pretty neat. Okay, let me go show you the Martian Council area. We're not gonna do that yet.
The government of Mars meets over there, in Hendricks Hall. They're just puppets of the EDF.
We got a tip that one of our own is trying to sell info to the EDF. Track them down and get that data back.
That was unintentional. Yeah, there's this Martian. Yeah. Yeah. Memorial to the EDF troops from who were part of the who were admittedly key to the liberation of Mars from the grips of Ultor in the first Red Faction game, but come on. The Martians, the miners who were the Red Faction, kind of deserve to have a memorial more than Ultor troops do. Oop. Blast rifles. And I'm dead. No biggie, since there was no freaking Red Faction morale in the first place. This is the other safe house. residences. Alright, unless like the important things to show. I'm going to I'm gonna do that mission that I keep talking about. Yeah, 3. 2, 4. So I might need you. And then I'll see about getting the greatest tank in the history of all tanks ever.
I should have left for Earth when I had it.
The EDF has organized a top-secret economic summit. They want to reassure business leaders that the insurgency is under control. Our giants of industry call themselves civilians. But make no mistake, every EDF massacre and atrocity on this planet is done for their benefit. Mars makes them rich, and brutality keeps their workers in line. We've only got one chance. This time, they'll pay in blood.
So here we go. I am deliberately targeting civilians with the justification that the civilians are the ones who are controlling the EDF's purse strings.
The building's under heavy security, so don't get too close.
Who are these people?
Mining consortium, military contractors, shipping conglomerates. They've got the EDF on a leash and most of the council on their payroll.
This won't help their stock prices.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This won't help their stock prices, he says hilariously,
Support for the occupation dries
as
out.
we prepare to
How many guests
commit
at this
multiple
party?
murder.
Enough to make it interesting. These men keep Mars in chains. Every time the EDF fires on a worker rally or drives people off their land, it's done for the benefit of these corporations. They'll kill anyone who gets between them and their profits.
Okay. See. So this business meeting is taking place inside that building, which is, you know, one of 2 really tall skyscrapers. And I am targeting
At the
it.
site, I can see the building from here. Heavy security. Snipers in position.
Whatever happens, don't let the targets escape.
Okay. Targets are inside the building. The way I originally did this was I would use the railgun and just snipe all the guys inside the building. And then I found out that the most effective way to do it is this way. And this is what basically cements this is just like a crazy ballsy subversive thing mission. Because your base turns into There's one more that I missed. Okay. Bang. Bringing down one of the twin towers, essentially.
Down. They're making a run for it.
Murdering everybody inside.
Got another one. That's 3. That's number 4 off the list. One more. That's the last of them. All targets are down.
These men have paid for their greed. We make the price high enough and
That's
Mars
just,
will
I mean,
be
that's
free.
insane that they actually made this mission. They made this mission, that it got through, that nobody, like, played this mission and said, holy shit, what did we just do? We just made, and I still, it's kind of mind-boggling to me. That they did that and got away with it, and nobody seems to have picked up on the symbolism of, you know, killing a bunch of businessmen, meeting in one of two towers, two identical towers, so one might say that they are in fact twin towers. So not only that you're murdering them, but that the most effective way to complete the mission is to collapse the tower where they're meeting. It's amazing to me. I think really the only thing that would have pushed this... well, hell, you almost get it. You almost get that... What was it? That piece of the south wall of... That one piece of the south tower that still stood, or whatever it was. There you go. If they made it look exactly like it, that would have been maybe calling too much attention to it, but Jesus.
Convoy spotted. Looks
The
like
balls
they're
on these guys.
vehicle. Anyone wanna-
Alright, now I'm gonna go see about getting the greatest tank in the history of tanks.
Hijack it.
So wait, there. Nah, I think there was a ammo crate thing here that I could have swapped a weapon, but I think it's gone now. Because might need the arc welder to get the greatest tank in the history of all tanks.
Hey Mason, this is Jenkins. My gunner just failed and I need some help. Here's where to find.
Not now, Jenkins. almost out of ammo. Shit. Alright. Oh, damn. There's all these guys here. That didn't work. Alright, well, now I can get the arc welder. And then we can start cutting some real trouble.
The corporations are just as bad as the EDF.
Yeah, there we go. Corporations are just as bad as the EDF, she says. Hey, that guy's got a real gun. Sorry, dude, but I need that. That and arc welder. Alright. Now we can cause some trouble. Don't mind me. I guess you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That was just make sure those over here with me. Oops, no. Completely the wrong place. Two. See, that made him mad. Let's hang on. Up, tank. Not the best tank in the history of all tanks ever. But hang on. Oh. Nope. Shit. Isn't going my way at all. Ah, damn it. Should have been more aggressive about getting into that other tank. Let's try this again. Hey, it's Jenkins. Just hanging out. Okay. No, don't want to get into that. Big Fancy gas station.
We're ready to move on this EDF outpost. Someone needs to get their attention so we can sneak in.
Nope, not gonna be me. That would fall the other way. It's a really tough bridge. Really well made. The little pieces start falling off of it. Lower. That. Ah! Thought I had more life than that. Son of a bitch. I'm going to do this. I am going to get this tank. I'm going to summon in this tank, and I'm going to take it for myself. I think I need a nano rifle, and not the railgun. Pretty good spot. Okay. Maybe not, that might be out of range. But maybe it's not out of range. Fuck. That guy can be really hard to kill. Go away, guy. Alright, red alert. Bring it. Send in the tanks. Come on, tanks. You know you want to.